UNICEF is calling for a ceasefire, saying Gaza is now a, quote, graveyard for thousands of children. UNICEF says over 420 kids are being killed or injured every single day amid increased destruction to civilian infrastructure, including refugee camps and hospitals. Now they want an immediate humanitarian ceasefire to allow for the flow of aid and for abducted kids to be released. UNICEF spokesperson Ricardo Peters joining me now for more. Ricardo, UNICEF has been distributing clean water, hygiene kits, and medical supplies in Gaza. How is Israel's expanding ground operation affecting your work there?
Hi, Diane. Thanks for having me. The continuing violence is affecting our work every day. It's very difficult to distribute our supplies on the ground, to have those logistics align. So those in need, especially children, let's remind the audience that half the population in Gaza is of minors, and they are at the sharp end of this crisis. So with ground operations increasing and the conflict escalating as it is, it becomes very difficult for us to continue our humanitarian work, even though supplies are getting in and are not enough, just a drop in the ocean, as was said before. However, if we don't have safety to operate on the ground and more supplies start getting in through different crossings, it becomes really difficult to make a difference for children on the ground.
And Gaza is facing a number of crises, but a water crisis perhaps chief among them. What's the latest on that, and where are you seeing the impact most?
Well, we're seeing it on everyday water needs for children. I mean, we have a story from one of our colleagues on the ground who's Palestinian and has two girls, one of 7 and the other one of 4, who are asking their mom, why do we have to drink this water with so much salt in it? Where's the normal water, quote, that we had before? I mean, they're not having access to that. So the risks are immense on top of waterborne diseases from drinking contaminated water, and to solve that we need A, to get our supplies in, including water, and B, start working on the infrastructure that got destroyed, including desalination plants that were responsible for a lot of that provision of water to children and families. So the impact is immense, as with anything else in this crisis. And the water is an everyday need, and it's a matter of life and death for children, and they're not receiving sufficient right now.
And Ricardo, the IDF says that they have warned people repeatedly to evacuate northern Gaza, and that anyone staying there is putting themselves in harm's way. What's your reaction to that?
Well, our reaction is to first and foremost ask for the safety of children, no matter where they are in Gaza right now, along the Gaza Strip. And there is no safe place for them, Diane, right now. No matter where children move, they are exposed to the conflict and to the violence, to bombings, and they're traumatized by that. They're hiding in schools, well, instead of going to classrooms to study and learn and thrive. So their lives are completely disrupted, and no matter where they go in the territory, along the Gaza Strip, they are not safe. There is no safe place for them right now. And you can see that by the number of reported deaths that came through, over 3,500 now.
It's incredible. Now, with the Rafah crossing now open, how much of a difference do you think that will make in getting aid to where it's needed?
Well, it's a glimpse of hope for sure. We really welcome that decision, and because we can start evacuating injured civilians, including children, and also we can hopefully expand our supply income and provide more supplies and life-saving services for children. So any small or big or medium action now makes a big difference, Diane, and we're calling for other crossings to open for a humanitarian ceasefire so we can start increasing the amount of supplies that go in. Right now, it's really not sufficient. Before this crisis, we were dealing with 400 trucks, more or less, crossing to deliver, and now this is around 100. So even before the crisis, that number wasn't ideal, and now it's far, far from what we need.
Yeah, less aid now than before. UNICEF spokesperson Ricardo Peters. Ricardo, thank you. Good luck.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.